7 dark sides of living in the Netherlands. The Netherlands is known for its stunning canals, windmills, and progressive society. It's one of the happiest and most organized countries in the world. But let's be real, no place is perfect. So if you're thinking of moving to the land of bicycles and stroopwafels, you should also know about the challenges of living in the Netherlands. From high costs to cultural differences, here are 7 difficulties you might face while living in this beautiful country. In other words, the 7 dark sides of living in the Netherlands. 7. It's expensive to own a car. If you love the convenience of driving everywhere, you might need to adjust your expectations in the Netherlands. Owning a car here is expensive, complicated, and often unnecessary. Car ownership in the Netherlands comes with a hefty price tag. The country has some of the highest road taxes in Europe, which can be a significant burden. Fuel prices are also substantially higher than in many other countries, making every fill-up costly. On top of that, car insurance premiums are high, and maintenance costs, along with parking fees in cities, can be downright exorbitant. Strict parking regulations make finding a free spot nearly impossible, and many cities require parking permits. No wonder most locals choose alternative transportation like public transport, cycling, or car-sharing services. If you're living in a city, a bicycle and an OV chip card, the Dutch public transport card, are often all you need to get around. 6. Credit and debit cards are not widely accepted. Picture this. You walk into a cozy little cafe, order a delicious coffee, pull out your Visa card, and the barista shakes their head. Sorry, we only accept Maestro. Yes, this is a real thing in the Netherlands. Unlike many other countries, Visa and MasterCard debit credit cards are not widely accepted. Many local shops, supermarkets, and restaurants only take Maestro cards or Dutch bank cards. How to avoid this problem? Open a Dutch bank account if you're staying long-term. Always carry some cash, especially in smaller towns or local markets. Check payment methods beforehand. Some places clearly mention what cards they accept. While larger stores and online platforms do accept international cards, this still surprises many newcomers. 5. Too many tourists, especially in Amsterdam. The Netherlands is a small country with a massive tourism industry. Amsterdam alone gets over 20 million visitors per year. That's more tourists than actual residents. What does this mean for locals and expats? The city center is always crowded, making it hard to enjoy a peaceful walk. Prices in tourist-heavy areas are higher. Public transport can feel overloaded, especially during peak seasons. Some locals get frustrated with tourists behaving badly. Public urination, loud parties, and reckless cycling. Amsterdam's popularity comes at a price: overcrowding. If you're looking for a more relaxed atmosphere, consider Utrecht, Rotterdam, or The Hague, which offer a similar Dutch experience without the mass tourism. Each city has its own unique charm. Utrecht, picturesque canals and a lively student scene. Rotterdam, modern architecture and a vibrant cultural scene. The Hague, international vibe and a coastal lifestyle. By choosing one of these cities, you'll still enjoy the Netherlands culture, food, and way of life, without the crowds and chaos of Amsterdam. 4. High taxes. One thing you'll quickly learn about living in the Netherlands. The tax system is no joke. The country provides excellent public services, but in return, you'll pay some of the highest taxes in Europe. This can be a big adjustment, especially if you're relocating from a country with lower taxes. But don't worry, we'll break it down for you. So, how much tax will you pay? Income tax. Rates can go up to 49.5% for high earners, taking a substantial chunk of your salary. VAT, value-added tax. A 21% tax on most goods and services, meaning nearly a quarter of the price you see goes to taxes. Road tax. If you own a car, expect additional costs that add up quickly. Property tax and healthcare tax. Extra expenses you'll need to factor into your budget. The Dutch government uses these taxes to fund world-class healthcare, infrastructure, and education, so you do get something in return. The Netherlands is known for its high standard of living, and your taxes help maintain this quality. However, if you're used to lower taxes, salary deductions can be a shock at first. It's essential to factor in these costs when planning your move, so you can budget accordingly and avoid any financial surprises. 3. You have to learn a new language. Good news, almost everyone in the Netherlands speaks English. You can easily get by in major cities like Amsterdam, Utrecht, and Rotterdam without speaking a word of Dutch. However, If you want to truly integrate into Dutch society and make the most of your experience, learning Dutch is a must. While you can survive in urban areas without Dutch, there are many situations where English won't be enough. Official documents and contracts are typically in Dutch. Government services often prefer to communicate in Dutch. Smaller towns and older generations may not speak much English, making daily interactions more challenging. Everyday tasks like grocery shopping or visiting the doctor can feel frustrating without some Dutch knowledge. Dutch isn't the easiest language to learn. Have you tried pronouncing Scheveningen or Groningen? But making an effort will help you connect better with locals, build stronger relationships, and feel more at home. The Dutch appreciate it when expats try to speak their language, and you'll often get a warm smile and extra patience when you make the effort to communicate in Dutch. So why not give it a try? 2. The high cost of living. Everyone knows Amsterdam is expensive, but guess what? The high cost of living isn't just limited to the capital. Cities like Utrecht, The Hague, and Rotterdam also have rising rents and general expenses. What makes life expensive in the Netherlands? Housing is competitive. Demand far outweighs supply, driving rent prices up. Groceries can be pricey, especially if you prefer international products. Dining out and entertainment are expensive compared to neighboring countries. How to save money? Live outside major cities. Commuting is easy with the excellent public transport system. Shop at budget supermarkets like Lidl and Aldi instead of high-end stores. Cook at home or use meal subscriptions to cut food costs. While salaries in the Netherlands are generally good, smart budgeting is essential to make the most of your income. This cost of living challenge is one of the 7 dark sides of living in the Netherlands. 1. The Dutch are very, very direct. If you're used to indirect communication, Dutch people might shock you. They are extremely direct, and that's why it's one of the 7 dark sides of living in the Netherlands. The Dutch don't believe in sugarcoating or beating around the bush. They'll tell you exactly what they think, whether it's about your work, your cooking, or even your outfit. Examples of Dutch directness. Instead of saying, maybe you could improve this, they'll say, this is not good enough. Instead of saying, that's an interesting idea, they might say, I don't think that will work. If they think you're wrong, they'll just tell you, no softening the blow. At first, this can feel harsh or even rude, but once you get used to it, you'll realize it's actually refreshing. No hidden meanings, no fake politeness, just pure honesty. Pro tip, don't take it personally. Dutch people aren't trying to be rude. They just value efficiency and truthfulness. There you have it, the dark sides of living in the Netherlands. From expensive cars to direct communication, these are real challenges that expats face. But at the same time, the Netherlands offers amazing opportunities, high quality of life, and a welcoming culture. It all comes down to whether you can handle these quirks. Do you think the Netherlands is worth the challenges? Would you move there despite these dark sides? Or do they make you reconsider? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.